guys, it's time to begin. Bollocks this evening. Hey, you're a little late on the countdown.
He's doing Uno. I did Dos, Tres.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
But
right.
you on camera, buddy.
I know. Hi. So I was doing Dos and Trace.
Hey, guys, it is Tuesday. We're excited to be here on Bollocks. It is actually a beautiful day outside. The fog burned off. Everything went wonderful. And we are in the
Bozard Ford Studio.
Damn right we are. All right, and I got to tell you about the great people at Bozard. You're on your mommy's on my side. Actually,
I'm doing your job for you.
You did so much for me coming in because I came in hot. All right, I got to tell you about Bozard Ford Lincoln in St. Augustine. Their goal is to make sure your time and experience buying a car is stress-free, fun, and enjoyable. Everything should be enjoyable, and especially is at Bozard. Bozard is a family-owned Ford dealership that has been in business since 1949. Bozard Ford Lincoln has been the recipient of numerous dealer awards, including being ranked #1 automotive dealership in the nation by Dealer Rater. Bozard Ford also has won back-to-back President's Awards, which is the highest honor given by Ford Motor Company. Check them out today online at bozardford.com.
Experience the art of Italian dining at Saint, nestled in the heart of historic St. Augustine. From handmade pastas to rich risottos and indulgent tiramisu. Every dish blends authentic Italian flavor with modern elegance. Snazzy stuff. Sip a craft cocktail, savor seasonal ingredients, and enjoy breathtaking views, which they are, from their second-floor balcony or rooftop patio, where on a clear day, no more Barbra Streisand, you can take in the bayfront and even spot the lighthouse at Saint. Every meal is a celebration. Join us there and elevate your dining experience. It is a beautiful property, and the food ain't bad neither.
All right. Now I got to tell you about the wonderful people at Brightway Insurance. Since 2008, Brightway Insurance, a Casey agency, has been guiding St. Augustine through hurricanes, floods, fires, and more, led by longtime local Ashley Casey. This is insurance done the brighter way. No confusing jargon, no one size fits all policies. Just clear guidance, multiple quotes, and customized coverage that protects what matters most. With deep roots in the community and decades of experience, Ashley and his team make insurance simple, affordable, and personal. Visit them on the island at 108 Seagrove Main Street or call 904-217-7547. Brightway, the brighter way to do insurance. And thank you, Raymond, for taking care of me last week. And I got everything all lined up. We docu-signed and we're good to go. So
Nice.
Yep.
Glad to hear that.
All right.
I'm good.
You ready?
I got one more to go.
Oh, you got those good people there.
I do, indeed. So when you're on Sponsor Row out there, just down the block from the Saint, there's a wonderful place called the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum, which is opposite the Castillo de San Marco. That Castillo was built to defend the city from those self-same pirates. The St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum houses the world's largest and most authentic, mind you, collection of pirate artifacts that's been curated by Pat Croce and the Croce family. Included in the collection are over 800 items exhibited in 40 immersive exhibits. It's one of the only 3 surviving Jolly Roger flags left in the world in that museum. See gold from Blackbeard's ship, the Queen Anne Revenge, and the blunderbuss he used to steal and keep it. See treasure chests and jewel-encrusted weapons, as well as memorabilia from Hook and other pirate-themed movies. There's a scavenger hunt designed to keep the younger guests busy and learn about pirate law as they explore the museum, as well as a fully stocked gift shop. If they complete that thing, they might get a little doubloon. Put on an eye patch, grab your parrot as you experience the golden age of piracy located in downtown St. Augustine across from the fort. And watch out, because the cannons do boom.
They do boom. All right, and we have other amazing sponsors we got to tell you about. Of course, we have Anastasia Construction Group, MVP of the week right now.
Absolutely.
Solar Stick, Abear Kresge and Associates, Powell Heating and Air, Meehan's Irish Pub, good talking to Reggie yesterday, A.D. Davis Construction, St. Augustine Distillery, Citygate Spirits, A to Z Roofing and Waterproofing, Anastasia Diner, Moultrie Creek Diner, Mr. Electric, and all those amazing people. They are so appreciated. If you didn't know it, you are our MVPs that keeps us going. It is Tuesday, Lenny.
It is.
And it's been a heck of a week already for me.
Goodness gracious.
So, and it's going to get busier and busier and busier.
Don't worry, I got another one of these for tomorrow.
We got another one of these for tomorrow. That's great. Because I unfortunately am not going to be here the next 2 bollockses.
Oh.
So I was planning on being here tomorrow. I looked at the schedule, the event that I have to be at and do judging of. I have to be there at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
So I can't be there. And then on Thursday, fingers crossed, I have a HARB meeting. It should be hopefully our last HARB meeting on the big hotel. And then we move to the city commission. So, yeah.
So, Blake, is tomorrow January 5th?
No, Lenny, tomorrow's not January 5th.
All right, fine. We'll wait.
It's not a new year. Not a new year.
All
You
right.
need to wait, Lenny.
All right, fine.
And I came in hot today. So, you guys, I appreciate you guys putting up with my crazy schedule.
Not a worry.
So, oh, man.
You'll be here when you're waking my ass up early on Friday morning, though.
I will be here Friday morning.
Okay.
Mornings are usually easier for me. So,
Yeah.
'cause
Not
my day gets busier as the day goes on. So,
My love for you, Blake, and the 904 now, Amanda included, is going to be on display. If I get here for the morning show on Friday, man, you
were the
guys are
first one at the
skying.
parade,
I know.
and your hair looks stupendous.
Well, better today. I spit it down.
You
Thank
got a
exactly.
little
I hopped
loogie.
on it. Yep.
There you go. All right. How do you want to start, Blake? What was in our title?
What are we doing, Blake?
Producer, director, producer.
Title today was Ricky's a stud and
Ricky, if you're watching, I hope you're watching. That was the last person I talked to as Blake walked by and asked what should be in the title. So we
And
put
you
Ricky's a
said-
stud. That's what I said. So now he knows it's true.
Indeed. The other thing in the title was a feast of the seven fishes.
There you go.
Feast of the Seven Fishes.
We'll get you guys
we-
Italianated at some point eventually.
And we did our actors already, right? These are our actresses
Or female actors.
or female actors.
And we're doing the
Why
international
can't we
division.
just call them actresses?
I think that's Nate Culturney. I think now it's
I don't care
gender
about now. That's what
non-specific.
you're an actress.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not giving into that crap.
Okay.
I haven't ever in my life before, so I'm not going to start today.
Well, when Selma Hayek comes and says, "Who's the one who called me an actress?" I'm an actor. I'm going to say it was him.
Yeah, and I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll be like, Selma, stop calling me. I'm attached. Rebecca's my girl. Back off, you hideous woman.
What?
He really is frazzled today, isn't he, kids?
This hat might be too tight.
Yeah. So today's the female actors international division.
International division.
Yes.
These are non-Americans.
Correct.
All non-Americans.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Correct. So we'll get back to that, or we can do
She's
that now.
married to an American.
That's all
I
right.
didn't know she wasn't a non-American. So,
Yeah.
okay. I knew, obviously, those two. Yeah.
Right.
That one. She's not American?
No.
All right, hold on 1 second, Dad. What are you doing with your microphone? Are you trying to pretend like it like?
Well,
what are you doing?
I'm rubbing off on him.
I felt it hit my beard, so I pushed it forward.
Adjust it then. Dang.
That's what I was doing, knucklehead.
Hey,
Christmas is coming. He just lost a gift. What you do is you take and you wrap a lot of empty gifts. If you're up north and you have a fireplace, every time your kid makes you mad, you throw the empty gift in the fireplace. They start behaving.
Just don't get drunk and throw a
The
real
wrong
gift
one,
in
the
there,
wrong
right?
one in there. Yeah,
Oh, that was a little heavier than I thought. What did I just do?
yeah. Oh, and Ricky was watching. Ricky's a stud. All right. All right. So, do we want to start with the feast of the seven fishes?
Develop an appetite?
Swim with the fishes. Is
Okay.
that different?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Both Italian American though. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to swim with the fishes. You want to eat the fishes.
All right. I'm going to slide a Dorito in because it's my only dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
We're going great.
Not into the microphone, please. Thank you so very much. So basically, Catholic tradition had it that you don't eat meat on holy days.
Mm-hmm.
And, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are, allegedly holy days, though Christmas is, I'm going to get abused for this, is an arbitrary day that they created for the birth of Jesus.
Well, it was probably sometime in the spring or, the way
Right.
the way they described it and where the North Star was, it wasn't in December.
No.
They moved it to
Well, it
battle
was-
against a pagan holiday that worked very well.
Right. Saturnalia? We like
Yeah.
Saturnalia.
Yeah.
That's when Sheldon hugged Penny. It was the Saturnalia miracle.
There you go.
But they moved it to December 25th. So on Christmas Eve, Tradition has it that Italian Americans and, you know, Southern Italians and Sicilians will eat 7 fishes. Okay. And the rationale for that is that they replicate the 7 days of the week, the 7 days it took to create the earth, a couple other things. And it started in the late 19th to 20th century here in the United States. And it was primarily in southern Italy, it was abundant seafood. So you would eat 7 courses. Now these feasts would start at like 4 in the afternoon and go to 4 in the morning.
It was
You know, it was course after course after course.
over 10 hours.
Yeah.
To 15 hours.
We had to get up, walk around, take a nap, you know, keep going.
Yeah.
So, and it's a challenge too to get all those fishes in there. But
And this was the time where you fell asleep, you woke up, you ate again.
right.
Yeah. What was it called? The second sleep?
Oh, I thought it was 4th meal.
No. The second sleep. like people would fall asleep like around sunset. They'd sleep for about 3 or 4 hours. They wake up, do some work around and do about 3 or 4 hours worth of work and then go back to sleep again.
Okay.
That's the way sleep patterns used
do
to
that.
be. So, all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted your 7 fishes.
Not a problem. We're vamping.
Squirrel.
So exactly. So it's
No
you know
fish.
they represent the 7 sacraments, the 7 days of creation, and that was sort of where they came with the 7. However,
The Magnificent Seven.
there you go.
Okay.
Don't stop there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the Dirty Dozen because that's 12, but that could play into the next one because some overachievers will do 9 or 13 courses of fish,
Ooh.
which gets challenging.
Is it all different types of fish?
Yes, the one that I found in most of them, believe it
Or
or
is
not,
it
is
different styles, same fish cooked 7 different ways?
no. It's
Okay.
all sorts of different seafoods.
Okay.
The one constant primarily is bacala, which is salt cod.
Okay. It's cod.
Well, it's salt cod. It started out as cod, and then they salt the daylights out of it, and it becomes
It's cod.
hard as a rock.
Yeah, but it's still cod.
And then you got to soak it in milk for a couple days to get all the salt out of it. It's a process.
You got
believe
to
me.
soak the cod out of it.
Yes.
Okay.
And the salt out of
Oh,
it.
got it.
Yeah. So that's that. So salt cod is one of them. Bacala. Smelts or white fish, you know, little fried up little fishes. This is another course.
Yeah, smelt it.
They do shellfish, so it's clams or clam sauce. You know, pasta with the clam sauce is very big. Clams, baked clams, clams on the half shell, clams casino. Though you can't use the bacon for the clams casino.
Clam strips.
I had those at the ball game the other day. They were very crunchy, but they weren't very clammy.
Oh, okay.
You know, Jack Papon was one of the guys who kind of invented that for Howard Johnson's.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guy from Grey Poupon?
No, Jacques Papon,
Oh,
famed chef. He's I think he's 90. I think he
but
is.
not related to Grey Poupon?
No, well, he is. Yeah, they're both French.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're probably related.
Could be. Maybe he knows him.
I
It's spelled
think we
differently.
need to
by the
call
way.
Ancestry.com.
Spelled differently.
Future sponsor of the 904 Now.
Calamari,
Okay.
fried or cooked into a sauce.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know that, you know, squid, if you cook it properly, is very tender. But you got to cook it quick, or you got to cook it for a really long time. There's no middle
Either
ground.
quick
there.
or long. Okay.
Correct. Because if you cook in the middle, it becomes the proverbial rubber band.
Okay.
Squingili, which is conch.
Okay.
Okay.
Pain in the ass to open.
Yes.
Gosh. What
Well, the trick is, I mean, if you want to keep the shell, it's really a pain in the ass because then you got to lasso it and draw it out. But if not, there's a spot on it where if you just puncture the shell, you can pull it right out because it breaks the seal.
It releases it. Yeah.
Right. Which is a shame.
I don't know any other way to open it.
Well,
Where you
can-
just slam it around so much that it opens?
no, you can do a couple of things. You can hang it over a container of water and it'll draw itself out to go get to the water, or you just wait. I mean, excuse me. I have
You can hang it over a container of water. I've never tried
it'll come
that.
back out. Yeah, it'll sort of go.
How long does that take?
While
What's a
it'll
while?
move fast. I don't know, couple
A day?
days.
A couple days. Oh, I don't have enough time for that. I'll starve to death.
I have a beautiful, with a pink luster and blue conch shell that I got when I was living and working in Puerto Rico on Vieques. And it was great because we captured the conch. So we ate the conch, and I kept the shell, and the shell didn't get pierced. So we waited them out and ended up lassoing them and yanked them out at the end of it. It was tough. But it's good eating. Usually, you know.
What's your favorite as a chef? What's your favorite fish to prepare? And then what as a diner, what's your favorite fish to eat?
I like making shrimp franchise or like a flounder franchise because if you do it really
What's a
nicely
franchise?
in an egg batter,
Okay.
you flour it and then do it in an egg batter like you would be making sort of French toast.
What?
And then you fry that up, and usually it usually has a lemon butter herb sauce on it. So
Okay.
you can change the sauce you want anyway because you've got that nice neutral piece of fish. Chicken franchise, veal franchise, filet of sole franchise are all with the egg batter on the outside.
Gotcha.
And then you can sauce it any way you want. You can use an orange sauce, lemon sauce, even a tomato sauce isn't bad on the franchise. It's actually a nice combination.
All right.
And I'll make shrimp franchise a lot. You know, get good sized shrimp, and Costco has really good U15 shrimps at a very fair price that are partially clean, that are really easy to do. You know, they're split, so you just have to pull the shell off, and they're nice size. And I'll pound those out a little bit and make shrimp franchise, which is great the next day cold on a sandwich.
Mhm.
Nothing better.
What about for you to eat?
I would say shrimp franchise or, yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
I'm not a big fish eater, but I will say,
Blake's not a fish eater either.
but I have to give,
I do like shrimp though. That's
He does like shrimp.
shrimp is good. Yeah, I like shrimp
I like
too.
shrimp.
Yeah, absolutely. I like, like a shrimp scampi.
Mhm.
Real good. But I have to say, when we did trivia last Wednesday at Amici's,
Mhm.
Julie ordered the artichoke lemon salmon
Mhm.
on a bed of angel hair pasta. And for me, not being a fish eater, I finished her dinner. It was so, and I was talking to Freddie at the end of the game, and I forgot to tell him how good that piece of salmon really was. Properly cooked. It was cool in the center. It wasn't overcooked at all. The flavor was great, and I really enjoyed that. And that, for me, is saying an awful lot.
Yeah, see, I love a good smoked salmon on a Ritz cracker. With that'll do it.
Okay, but now you're talking, see, you got to be careful with your smoked salmon stuff. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday saying that there's a fish store down in the Hammock that makes the best smoked salmon kicking around. Now, I, being from New York and Long Island, think smoked salmon, my mind goes immediately to a bagel. And smoked Nova Scotia salmon, or, like that, like thin sliced salmon that you're putting, as a cold part of a bagel and lox. But you're talking about a big piece of salmon fillet.
I'm talking about a whole
Right,
salmon,
yeah.
smoked,
Yeah.
filleted out, laid out. You take a little spreader, put it on a Ritz, put some data on it, shove it in your mouth, repeat about 34 times.
How do pants fit in there, Troy?
Then you got to wear your eating pants.
There you go. We love elastic waistbands.
You got to wear your eating pants.
Ludafisk. Okay. Barbara Jean's Inner Viking is coming out once again. Gotta love you, Barbara Jean, because you are one brave woman if you're eating lutefisk.
Yeah. But my favorite food is, or my favorite fish, if it's on the menu, I'm ordering it, is pompano.
Okay, hard to cook.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to get right.
Right.
But if you get
it sticks to the grill. Right.
But if you get it right, oh, it's so good. And I usually don't go with chain restaurants, but the only place in town that has really good pompano is at the Columbia restaurant. So, which doesn't help Bobby because he doesn't eat fish.
I'm with you, Bobby. Yeah, see, lutefisk is like salt cod, except it's from Scandinavia. It's dried and then soaked in a lye solution.
It lasts a while on a boat.
Right.
So that's kind of the way he probably did it.
See, I was thinking about that. Yeah, I was confusing that with the Icelandic shark that they bury for, I don't know, 8 months or something like that. And it comes out and it is just stinky vile.
Did you have Arthur Treacher's when you were growing up? The
I know of
restaurant?
it, but I didn't eat there, no.
You never ate there before?
No, I ate a lot of fish sticks when I was a kid growing up, but those were probably Mrs. Paul's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Arthur Treacher's, I think they use shark in their fish.
Okay.
I think that was one of the things that one of their secret things, and it used to be really
Interesting.
one of my
Maybe a little bit
go-tos.
chewy.
Yeah. So Arthur Treacher's.
Yeah, but lutefisk, for those not in the know or Minnesota Viking Scandinavian fans like our friend Barbara Jean, it's a traditional Scandinavian holiday dish made from dried whitefish, usually cod, that has been soaked in a lye solution, then rehydrated in water, giving it a slightly gelatinous texture and slightly alkaline flavor. It's a polarizing food, traditionally prepared by baking or poaching and served with a variety of side dishes, such as boiled potatoes, bacon, pea puree, or butter and cream sauces. I ain't eating me that. Bobby, don't worry, I'm not eating that either.
Okay.
So yeah, that's no go for me.
I don't think. I mean, I would eat it to try it, but I wouldn't order it off the menu.
Not blind, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you still got, you flesh out your rest of your 9 to 13 or 7 dishes with eel. A lot of eel, smoked
I
eel.
love eel.
Smoked eel is good. Octopus, lobster, and then pasta with clam sauce or anchovy sauce. And then whole fish, you're going to get into branzinos, sea bass and things like that.
Okay.
But that's it. But that's you're spending the afternoon and evening eating. But it's a big family day, is what it is. So you got your big Italian families. They come over, everybody's eating, and people bring dishes, and it gets raucous. It's a fun way to do it.
I ordered a whole fish up at a restaurant in Savannah called I think it's called the Pink House, the old Pink House.
Oh yeah,
or
sure,
something like
haunted by the way.
that. Yeah, well, I think I might have haunted that bathroom a little bit. I ate a lot. But I had the whole fish, and they had it laying down instead of standing up. Sometimes they stand it up.
Right. Well, that's
And it was
places. Yeah.
it was laying down, and I was like, "Whew, that's a lot of fish." And I ate that side, and I was like, "Oh man!" And the waiter comes over and goes, "Turn it over, big shot."
Got the other half.
Yeah, because I'm a guy who gives waiters and waitresses a friendly hard time,
Right.
and they act like they like it, but I'm not so sure if they do. As I've gotten older, I've realized, okay, maybe I'm not as funny as I think I am. And but this guy seemed to like it. He seemed to have the same humor I did. And he's like, "Turn it over, big shot." And I flipped that thing over, and that thing was still looking at me, and I was like, "Oh, you win. A fish won."
Right.
And it was a big piece of sea bass, and it was so good.
See, but what's fun about that, when you get the whole fish like that, if you eat the first side, or if they'll fillet it for you table side, then it's really nice because they'll give you both pieces on the plate. But poor cat. But you can pull the whole skeleton out,
Yeah.
and then you look like Sylvester, who just ate the whole fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's you got to pull the whole skeleton out, and then you can go eat right through it.
I recruited the other person with me who finished off like the last 20%, and we were there, and it was down to the bone. But
Yeah, Pink House is one of the.
I would have put it all in my like napkin and in my lap just to be cocky to the waiter again. So, but by the time he came back, it was down to the.
You did good. Yeah, the old Pink House is one of the prominent restaurants in Savannah, and beautiful place. Definitely haunted. There's room downstairs. There's pictures that the eyes follow you, and they're not. It's not like it's a Disney picture that was designed to do that. There's a lot of stories about that place, and
it's got a great character.
yeah, it's right on one of those little Savannah squares. It's a pretty place, and it's pink.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is
okay.
pink.
Yeah.
And it's old.
Yep, been there.
All right.
All right,
What else? Are we ready
I'm ready to do
for
this.
our
If you're ready to play this.
competition?
Okay.
All right. So we have 8 international female actors,
There you go.
actresses.
Right.
All right. And we have Margot Robbie, Emma Watson. Who's this one?
Anna de Armas.
Anna de Armas. I'm sorry, I could not read your writing.
The A and A, it's a D, and it's an Armas.
Yeah, you wrote it on 3 different lines.
Well, it's got 3. She got 3 names.
Okay. Anna de Armas, Keira Knightley, Gal Gadot, Charlize Theron, Emily Blunt, and Kate Winslet.
Okay.
Now, some of these I wish they were against other people. So
Yeah, I tried not to
starting
have my
off-
finger too much on the scale here today.
starting off with Margot Robbie and Emma Watson.
That may be a little off balance, but we'll see.
So where are you going, Blake?
I'm gonna go with Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. All right. I'm going with Emma Watson.
I'm going with Margot Robbie.
Yeah. Go with the Barbie. Actually, she's got a great sense of humor, Margot.
Oh, yeah.
Margot Robbie does. So, and she's a lot of fun in an interview, but I like Emma Watson. I like most of her work. All
Okay.
right. This one's a
Hang
tough
on,
one for
hang
me
on,
because
hang
I
on.
don't know
Hang
who
on.
Anna.
Hang on. What other work do you know of Emma Watson?
I don't. I just know.
She did Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know Harry Potter.
Right.
And she did the Sherlock Holmes. She was Sherlock Holmes, or was that the other Emma?
That wasn't an Emma.
Who was
You
that?
thinking Enola Holmes? That was Millie Bobby Brown,
Was that Millie Bobby Brown?
Yep.
I always get those two mixed up.
and I can see why.
Yeah. That was Millie Bobby Brown?
I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Because I think she was older than that. Okay, you might be right.
She's older now.
Yeah, she's older now, but, so All right. Anna
De Armas.
De Armas against Keira Knightley. Oh, here, I'll do the update here. Emma Watson won that one.
Yes.
EW.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she did more. Emma Watson did more than I thought, but not a whole lot of it. She got some stuff in there, but most of it was, I mean, her whole thing was Harry Potter, but she started at like 6, So anyway, okay.
Hold on. She did the Emma Watson did.
The Bling Ring, The Perks of Being a Wallflower in 2012.
Those are all movies.
Correct.
Where's her TV?
I don't know that she's done TV.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. I think you may be. I think you may be mistaking her for somebody else.
What was the?
Oh wait,
something-
she was in 2015. She was in one episode of The Vicar of Dibley.
No. All right. What was it? Enola Holmes.
Yeah,
Enola Holmes.
it was Millie Bobby Brown.
All right.
Believe me, I spend way too much time watching TV.
Yep. Millie Bobby Brown. And I do get those two confused quite a bit.
I can understand why.
All right. All right. Anna
Ana de Armas.
De Armas and Keira Knightley.
Right.
Okay. I don't know Anna De Armas. I'm gonna have to look her up.
She's got something on I think Stars now called Ballerina. She was Sydney Sweeney, but as an action figure.
Nope. I still don't know her.
Really?
I just saw a picture of her. I still don't know her.
Okay.
She was in Blade Runner 2049, Knives Out. Let's see, try and find.
No.
Was she on? Trying to see what
She's
else.
done a bunch of stuff. Ballerina now.
Ghosted, Eden, Ballerina.
All right.
Keira Knightley. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lenny.
Yeah. I got to go with Keira Knightley just because I don't know.
Okay.
Even looking at her picture,
She was a Bond girl.
I
Ana de
didn't
Armas.
know who she was.
Okay. I can do Keira Knightley as well.
Okay.
Because, we'll go Pirates of the Caribbean with her.
Yes, and there's a lot of these I know from one movie.
Right.
So,
And a lot of these you don't know from Adam.
at all. All
Okay.
right, this one's a tough one for me because I like both of them.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot, and Charlize Theron.
Israel and South Africa.
Yep.
Staying international.
Yep.
Wow.
No.
Oh, you think that messes up the algorithms?
No. I was
Saying
just
South
saying.
Africa?
He's so weird
No.
sometimes.
I mean, geez.
So weird sometimes. What? Asperger boy?
I don't want to say it. No.
No, now you got to.
So is this now the apartheid bowl?
Oh, yeah, all right. 2 years ago that wouldn't have made any sense. Now.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go with Charlize Theron.
Okay, I'll let you pick, and I'll be the tiebreaker.
I'll go with Wonder Woman. I'll go Gal.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm no Gal, just Gal.
Because, once Charlize Theron did Monster, the Emily Warno story, it was all over. That was harsh.
Yeah. Where she's that character's from.
Well, is this Warno's?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a murderess.
Yeah, you know where she's from.
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where she's from.
Do I need more than Florida? It doesn't wrap it up? Go ahead.
The land.
Oh, okay.
She was staying at the Boulevard Hotel when they got her. So,
Wow. All
yeah.
right.
When they
Homegrown.
found her. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we got that going for us. First woman serial killer. When do you think of? You think of DeLand.
And the conjecture is that women aren't serial killers.
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't buying that.
Yeah. She was quite the hoot. That one.
What's
All right. Here we
Sweeney
go.
Todd?
This one is a tough one for me. Emily Blunt and Kate Winslet.
Yeah. I'm doing Emily Blunt because she's got a comedic spirit that I don't think Kate Winslet has.
Mhm.
I think Emily Blunt has more range.
Okay. Blake, what are you thinking?
I'll go with Emily Blunt.
All right. I guess it doesn't matter what I'm going to say. I agree with the comedic thing. She's married to John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Um,
Jack Ryan, go figure.
and yeah.
That was some interesting
Kate-
casting.
Kate Winslet probably has more awards.
Mhm.
I would say. I want to see some other Kate's stuff here before. I mean, Emily's moving on, but I want to see, because the Titanic just sticks in your head.
Mhm.
See if I like any of the other stuff that she's done. The way I did like Avatar: The Way of the Water.
Yeah.
So no, I'm with you, Emily.
Yeah. Nah.
Emily Blunt. All right, here we go. We are down to Emma Watson and Keira Knightley.
Oh. Who's going first? Because I'm taking Keira Knightley.
All right, Blake.
Dad, you go.
Oh gosh.
He wants the power.
Yeah, I am torn here.
All right.
It's a tough one.
Do you want me to go then?
Hold on, I'm just checking. I'm seeing like the backup movies that I'm not so
Yeah.
that I might not go. Oh yeah,
Emma Watson needs a bigger body of work.
yeah. Nope. I'm looking at that the two and the movies I've seen, and because they're both super attractive, I'm going with Emma Watson.
Really?
Yep, I'm going with Emma Watson. So Blake, you get to make the choice.
I'm gonna go with Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley's moving on.
Yeah. She's a worker.
Yeah. No.
I mean, Emma Watson's got a whole lot of time ahead of her, and I think Emma Watson actually went to college at one point in time too.
Well,
she took
she did.
time off, and she got was it Brown?
But you look at her, you say she doesn't have a whole body of work, but she did 8
Right.
movies as the same character.
Right.
If you put 2 of those together, they outsell probably
Everything, right.
Knightley's portfolio.
Considering the fact, and that's saying a lot, considering that Keira Knightley was in the Pirates of the Caribbean
Yeah.
franchise, and that was not a
And she did-
it's not a low ticket item.
I think she did 3 or 4 of those out of the 7 of those that there are. So, all right, here we go. Emily Blunt or Gal Gadot?
Sorry, Wonder Woman. I'm going Emily Blunt.
Blake?
Emily Blunt.
Yeah, see, I would have went Gal, but all right. So we have Emily Blunt.
You're just a sucker for a pretty face.
Well, I'm afraid she kicked my ass.
Well, that's true.
So, all right, we
She
have.
was in the IDF, you know.
Yeah. She had to spend 2 years. She was required to spend 2 years there. All right, so Keira Knightley. This is for the international division for actresses / female actors,
Well, don't
So,
we have ourselves
again,
in a little
Emily
bit of a
Blunt.
quandary here?
and Keira Knightley.
Lake, you get to go first. I gotta ruminate on this.
Now, I didn't vote for either one of these two going into the finals, so now I have to.
I know.
Now I have to make a decision,
All right.
and with this decision, I'm going to go Keira Knightley. All right. So one of you two's got to step up here. Do either one of you have Emily Blunt?
Yeah, I think I do.
All right, you do. So the tiebreaker goes down to Mr. Blake Levins.
I would say Emily Blunt's a great actress. Keira Knightley's a great actress. They make a lot of great movies. They star a lot of greatness. The one thing that pushes over the edge is when I was an AMC A-lister, when I went up to
For
Jacksonville
those 3 months.
for those 3 months, the one person I continuously saw on the screens to remind me how great the movie theaters were, Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley
Okay.
for the victory.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. Oh, no. Oh. I just realized I was thinking about Nicole Kidman the entire time.
Ah.
But I'm still going with Keira Knightley.
She wasn't. Are you sticking with it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You made me write it and erase it.
Wow.
Keira Knightley.
How the heck did I get Nicole Kidman and Keira Knightley confused? What the heck is wrong with
Slight age
me?
difference there.
Very much so. Very much so.
How tall is
Emily
Keira?
Blunt played Mary Poppins, for crying out loud.
Did anyone see that one?
Wait, hold on a
I
second.
don't think so.
Yeah, no one saw that one.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Why wasn't Nicole Kidman in this? She's international.
She is, but you had to stop it at 8.
Didn't we do her in the first day of actresses? We've already used her.
We did?
I don't
Do it
think we've done actresses yet.
Didn't we?
I think we just did actors.
Oh, okay. I have her on a different list over here. I guess we did actors. All right. And she could have been over there
Yeah,
on the Australian list.
yeah.
I think Justice Chastain could be too. I got more to go. We can redo this. We can do it. I was gonna do 16.
Okay,
Didn't have time to write.
I got you.
Okay.
No. All right, because I'm not going to be here, I want to do a little bit of wager wire. You guys want to save all that for tomorrow?
Up to you. I'm either way.
Because you guys hadn't really
Well, now I got to work for tomorrow too.
All right. Well, one of the things I wanted to talk about is the most hated people in basketball, and that list that came out.
Yeah.
And the guy who was number one on the list. And I didn't like him because I was a Magic fan. I'm not a huge fan of his, but I do think he is possibly the greatest basketball player of all time.
I found it surprising that he was the number one disliked player in the league.
And he was considered the number one most hated person. And I don't understand that because he's never
agree.
really had any major controversy, any problems. The guy who's listed number two is my most hated guy.
Yeah, was that Lambeer?
No, that was Draymond Green.
Oh, it was three. I guess Lambeer was three.
Yeah, Lambeer was 3 or 4. I can't remember who it was. But they had LeBron James
I don't understand that.
listed as number one most hated basketball player. Now it's hard to do that because we all love sports and where we're at with it. Here's the list. And number 3, I don't understand at all because this guy stays to himself. He is, to me, one of the greatest scorers of all time. He's probably one of the hardest people to defend of all time, and that's Kevin Durant. All right? I don't understand why people
he
hate
can
him
shoot
either.
from the outside. I'll tell you that.
So I don't understand how people hate him. So Blake, who's your least favorite basketball player of all time? Like John Starks is on my list, but that's just because he cost me a lot of money. You know, it was 2 bad bets in a row, and John Starks was at the tip of the spear on both of those.
Right, and it was his fault. Right.
But Draymond Green, who's ranked number 2 on the list, is possibly my least favorite athlete of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So I will say going to Magic games, like a lot. I definitely really against like the dominant teams at the time. What was like the go to. So this is, for me, it was like Kobe Bryant. Like was big. And
He's ranked number 6 on this list.
Yeah.
Which I also find surprising.
I don't at all.
Also, I will say Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
He's not on the list, and I thought he would be on the list. Because I didn't really like his personality either. Bill Laimbeer is 4. Dennis Rodman is 5. Understand
That's
that.
understandable.
Kobe Bryant is 6. Dwight Howard is 7. All right. Kind of see that one. Joel Embiid, it's hard to hate him. He's never on the court. He's always whining about like, oh, I'm saving myself. You haven't won anything yet, except big paychecks. So I can see him. This one I think is possibly the most overrated basketball player I've ever seen, and yet he's still possibly the greatest athlete I've ever seen on a basketball court. And that's Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
All right. You know, he was the second highest scoring person on his team when he was with the Thunder. And he complained about not being the main person, but he shot 20% more than Durant did that year. Okay, you're the point guard. It's about winning. And he complained about, and, you know, what was the bearded guy's name?
James Harden.
Harden was on that
There you
same
go.
team.
That's a beard.
Yeah, and he complained about not getting enough shots, and that he took more shots than anybody else on his team that went to the finals.
I'm definitely not. Did James Harden make the list as well?
No, he did not.
That's definitely shocking for like, especially like his like late 2010s when he was on the Rockets, when he was like baiting people into getting fouls.
Yeah, and Dylan Brooks. Who's Dylan Brooks, Blake?
Dylan Brooks is a mid to low tier player that was on the Memphis Grizzlies, that was on the Houston Rockets, and is now currently on the Phoenix Suns. He's basically notorious for just being a dick.
Okay. So if he was more famous
Yes.
and better,
He'd be higher up
he'd
on the
be
list.
hated more.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I had to have Blake explain to me today what this Fakakta NBA Cup is.
Oh yeah. When is that?
Tonight.
The championship game, the NBA Cup championship game is tonight.
Who's in it?
The Knicks, baby.
It's the
Only reason I even
Spurs
care.
versus Knicks.
All right. Who did the Magic lose to? They were in the semis.
They
Lost to the Spurs?
lost to the Knicks.
They lost to the Knicks. That's hurtful. That's hurtful. All right.
You get some joy out of basketball.
And all 32 teams started in this, and it was like a single elimination tournament.
No, jeez. And so it was all 30 teams that was split up into groups of 5. Split up between East and West. There were three groups of 5 in each conference. Then they play each other in the round robin first. So the winner of each group went to the bracket plus one wild card team based on like a point differential. Mm-hmm. Then it went to like one game single elimination till the semis and final is played in Las Vegas.
Okay, that was a lot.
So that's why it doesn't count in the regular season stats because it's at a neutral site in the middle of the season.
Nope. Mm-hmm. No. So the semifinal game that was played in Las Vegas on Saturday that counted towards the regular season total.
Yeah, but where's tonight?
This is the only game that does not count towards the Spurs in the next season because this will be game 83 for them.
All right,
And where are they playing
Bobby said Karl Malone is one of his most hated players. We agree with that.
Yes.
Because if you knew the story of Karl Malone, and not a good guy.
Yeah.
All right. Mailman, not a great guy. So, yeah, he could definitely be on that list. But you put Larry Bird down there, too. And Larry Bird was one of my favorite players growing up. So, but I hated the Lakers. But there's no Lakers that was on that Laker team.
Yeah, but
That makes my list.
Larry Bird played for the Celtics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say
you weren't listening to the whole conversation. Larry Bird was one of my favorite players.
Right.
But I hated the Lakers, so
Right.
that's why I would be a Larry Bird guy.
Gotcha.
I hated the Lakers.
Okay.
So, but none of those Lakers in those 80s teams that I hated, none of those players are on my list of top 10 hated players.
Right.
Because
How
I
can
have
you
respect for them.
How can you hate Kareem?
Yeah. Oh, you could. If you were
Worthy?
If you were Wilt Chamberlain or something.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So,
he's had
but
some hardship too.
Magic,
Yeah.
Worthy. I mean, Michael Cooper. I mean, Kurt Rambis. I liked all those. I liked all those guys as characters and respecting them. But I hated the Lakers as a team. So,
Yeah. Yes, Billy.
all right.
Billy's got it.
All right, Bill Lambier. Bill Lambier was number 4.
4, I thought. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Top 3 for you guys to name your top 3 least favorite baseball players.
oof.
See what you got out there, Bill, Bobby, and Barbara Jean. Top 3 most hated baseball players.
Baseball players.
Baseball players.
Um.
Who's again? We're going to go one by one on your list here,
Okay.
and they don't have to be in any particular order.
Okay.
All right.
Ty Cobb.
Ty Cobb. Read a little more about him because the guy who wrote his biography only spent 3 days with him,
Okay.
and they made him come off as this prejudiced, horrible Georgia man. And the real Ty Cobb was invited several times to throw out the first pitch at in the Negro Baseball Leagues.
Okay.
He paid for retirements of baseball players from, and he made a lot of money. I believe it was with either Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola. And he was more giving than what you would think.
I'm hoping it was Pepsi because he was from Georgia.
Yeah, I think it was Pepsi. So,
No, I'm sorry. Did I say Pepsi? I meant to say I hope it was Coke because he was from Georgia.
But I think it was Pepsi. I do think so. And he did plays in the off season. He was a part-time actor in the off season. So Ty Cobb is yours. Blake, do you have a baseball player that?
I'm gonna say who was a good one. I'm definitely gonna say Jose Altuve.
Altuve, a good
Really?
choice. I kind of can get behind that one.
I know like everyone keeps like I think like the one big thing is like the cheating allegations, but it's kind of unconfirmed if he really benefited that much from the cheating allegations. But being a part of that team plus a lot of, like the postseason stuff, you gotta put him on the list.
Yeah. All right, Blake, can you know me and my baseball love and hate for baseball. Do you know who my number 1 is?
Number 1. Ooh.
By the way, it was Coke.
Carlton Fisk.
It was
It
Coca-Cola.
was Coca-Cola,
Okay.
yeah, which makes perfect sense being a Georgia boy.
No, it wasn't Carlton Fisk. He didn't make my list, but it's a good guess. Tim McCarver. It was a catcher.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Tim McCarver. It was a
Wait,
catcher.
well, hold on. Did you hate him more as a baseball player? Or did you hate him more as a broadcaster?
I didn't like him either one. I hated it when he became a broadcaster. It was just like you held on to your career longer than you should have just because of Steve Carlton.
Yeah.
Because Carlton wanted to pitch to him, and he was the ace, and that's how his career got extended. Who's number 2 on your list?
The newly anointed Hall of Famer, Jeff Kent.
Really?
I dislike him.
See, I liked him because he actually went nose to nose with Bonds in the dugout. So that was kind of like one of those things. And Bonds is another one of those guys. He's just an absolute jerk. Like, he was a bad teammate. He was a bad, but he could play, and he's the greatest baseball player of all time. And I don't think there's anybody really close. And you can say the steroids. There's not anybody close. And I can tell you this, from a baseball player, I'm going to say I have expertise over you on this one.
Right?
He did some phenomenal things that he would only see 2-3 pitches in the strike zone a game and still hit 70 freaking home runs. I don't care if you're steroided up or not. It helps your healing power, but it doesn't put your hand on that ball, which is he did better than anybody
If you
else.
get too bulky, it's tougher to swing.
Yeah, but he 7 MVPs.
so-
he won 3 before he was even juiced. So
Okay,
before he was
fine.
even 30.
So there's another kid floating around who's got a couple 3 MVPs.
Uh-huh.
How you comparing Bonds to Ohtani?
Otani's got a chance to be there. He could
He
be
doesn't get hurt again.
he could be a
Wait, hold
guy
on,
that
hold
could
on.
that
Lenny-
could take that. But
Lenny, I-
Otani's never going to win a Golden Glove, and Bonds was, but Bonds
He
didn't
might
pitch.
win one as a pitcher.
Bonds didn't pitch either. So Otani is the only person I can see that could. And I thought Trout had a chance at one point, but he fell off.
Kept getting hurt.
He fell off at the end.
You were saying something, Blake? I'm
Blake, go
sorry.
ahead.
I do want to clarify you, Lenny. It's not 3-time MVP. He won his 4th MVP earlier last week.
Okay.
Yep.
4-time MVP.
4-time MVP, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
Gonna be tough to take that away from him.
No. I mean, he's still 3 away.
And by the way, he wins by huge margins. It's not like he's 2 votes more than the second place finisher.
Well, the year Bonds had over 200 walks tells you the respect level of the other teams.
The fear of his bat.
And we're talking guys, Hall of Famers that are just like, yeah, we're going to put him on. And it's not like Joe Schmo who just got called up from AAA that's intentionally walking him. We're talking guys like Clemens and Maddox and Smoltz and all these guys. So, all right, Blake, who's second on your least favorite? Altuve is there for you.
I'm going to have to say, for a lot of heartbreak, for my it's someone that used to be on my own team, Raisel Iglesias.
Oh,
I blame the coaches more for that. He should have been cut before I disliked him that much. So, yeah, all right. My next one is a relief pitcher, and I think he threw the final pitch for the Phillies in the early '80s that won the World Series for him. But I met this gentleman right after his career was over. Actually, it was probably about 5 or 6 years after his career was over.
was he a Cincinnati Red at one point in time in his career?
I don't think so.
Okay, then it's not Rob Dibble.
No.
But he could be high up on that list.
Yeah, no. I have no problem with Rob Dibble. He's a Florida Southern guy. I have no problem with that kind of mentality. This guy was just, to me, a person that if I saw him in a bar and as soon as he walked in, I was like, that guy needs to be punched in the face.
Did he pitch for the Atlanta Braves?
No, his son is an amazing country western singer,
Oh, okay.
and I do like his son's music.
Oh, Tug McGraw.
Tug McGraw.
Hey.
I sit on the board
You got to
with him.
believe.
I sat on a board with him in Orlando, and it's just like,
I'm sorry. We can't be friends.
yeah. So
We can't be friends.
what? Tug McGraw?
Yeah.
Why?
What do you think he played for? What do you think he saved all them games for?
Well, he
The New
didn't.
York Metropolitans.
He didn't win anything with them.
Doesn't matter.
He didn't win anything.
He started. You got to believe.
Well, I mean, guess who could have saved those 8 games for the Mets those years? All right, third one on your list, last one. All right, you got to have one more.
Oh, I got one.
Who's your last one?
John Rocker.
Woo! He could be on anybody's list.
There you go.
His own teammates.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He would take the 7 train from the city to Shea Stadium, which is what I used to do all the times I went to those games.
Mhm.
And boy, would he take abuse. And he lived for it.
Yeah, no, they threw batteries at him.
Absolutely. And he threw them back.
Yeah, much harder.
Right, exactly. It was a
harder.
slider.
Blake, who you got?
Jeez, that's a good one with John Rocker. He beat,
Yeah,
Hard to beat him, isn't it? Yeah. huh?
that could be the most hated guy in Major League Baseball history for what brief little bit of time he played.
Right, exactly. My friend Billy put Kurt Schilling in the list.
Kurt Schilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also, I had met him personally too. He can kind of be.
Hey, I'm gonna to go with I'm gonna have to say A-Rod. Like maybe
A-Rod.
it's fairly obvious.
Got it.
Also, honorary mention for personally worst owner in baseball, and I believe Jeffrey Loria for what he did to the Montreal Expos and to the Miami
Marge
Marlins.
Shots
I
got to
was
be up
coming
there.
back
too.
with Marge Shot.
Marge
right
Shot's
with you,
gotta be up
and
there, too.
Shotsy.
Yeah.
It's an entry. Marge
Yeah.
and the dog.
Yeah.
Well, which one? She had Shotzi 1 and she had Shotzi 2. And plus the whole urban legend of she rubbed the dog's hair onto the players' backs for good luck.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And Barbara Jean said she said one of the nicest guys in baseball, and I put him and Tony Gwynn as far as my guys,
Sure.
nicest guys. That's Kirby Puckett and Tony Gwynn. I'm going to put them 1 and 2.
Yep.
All right, and I think I'm going to go with my final one as just a guy. He did some really stupid things, and I had a friend who had a run in with him and told me about it, and that's the Rocket, Roger Clemens.
I can see that as well.
So, and that's
He and Schilling,
Yeah.
they're cut from the same cloth.
yeah. And you got as a pitcher,
Cheaters. Oh.
as a pitcher, you got to have a little bit of a chip on your shoulder. So, it kind of comes with it because you're at battle every pitch.
But then I think of Greg Maddox.
Yeah. Oh, Greg, you should hear some of the stories that Chipper talks about, the practical jokes that Maddox puts on people, and the mind games he played with his opponents. Like he would give up a home run in April just to bait a guy that he knows he's going to face in the playoffs, and he put it in the bank. So probably the professor. So,
One of the
all right. We got anything else, Blake? What you got, man?
That definitely was a good list, like right there for like most hated like ball play. Like I definitely know I still need to like build up like my own personal hatred for other players as well because I'm still relatively young into
Right.
my baseball fandom per se, and it definitely feels like a lot more players are like more media trained. They're a lot more like they don't show their personality as much. Like so like have you noticed that as well? Like when you're watching the games today as well.
Who do you think, if we ask the players, who do you think would be on the list?
Manny Machado.
I like
Machado.
him.
And I think Machado would be up there, but I think Jose Canseco.
Probably. What about Vince Coleman?
And he was a 5-year, 6-year guy.
That's all?
Yeah. I mean, after
Still a lot of bases.
After he got hurt, his injuries,
Yeah.
and he couldn't run anymore, his game was gone. And if he didn't play on artificial turf, he probably had a 10-year season, but I mean, he had 5 or 6 good ones. So, when he left the Cardinals, it was kind of over. How many years did he have?
I'm looking to see.
Hit that stat thing.
97 to 85, so 12 years.
He had 12 years in.
Yeah.
When 97 he wasn't playing any games. I mean, it was
He played 6 games. And 96 for the Reds, he
yeah,
played
yeah.
33, 40 for the Mariners.
Realistically, it was
95 was 75 games.
yeah, but actually about
He also
right
only
there at
right.
124 games.
Yeah, he didn't even play a full season for the Mets. He only played 92 games in his 3rd season with the Mets, so he played half a season there.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah.
I will say one other thing. Baseball villain, like the most, like probably the most hated guy in baseball, Angel Hernandez. You have to put. You have to.
Oh,
Is the
umpire-wise,
umpire?
umpire-wise, it's not even close. It's Angel all the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, didn't have a strike zone. He just had whatever he was feeling at the time.
He did. It was anywhere to get him home fast. So,
Bobby said Rocker was on Survivor.
I didn't know
and got
he was on
voted
Survivor.
out.
Jeff
Thank
Kent
you, Bobby.
Jeff Kent actually,
David Lauria, the son-in-law of David Sampson, the son-in-law of Jeffrey Lauria, was also on Survivor, and he was the first one eliminated in his season as well.
Jeff Kent did pretty well. He made it into like the top 8 or something like that. But he didn't tell anyone who he was. No one really knew who he was, and I think he did pretty well.
Well, he'd have the physicality, I would think.
Yeah, he did pretty well. So, John Rocker, I think he'd get voted out pretty quick with his attitude. So
I guess Bobby said it was something that he said that he got voted out for what he said.
he
I don't know.
he made some pretty pretty bad comments as a player. So the Braves are like, no, we're going to have to part ways. So
Yep.
All right, guys, I believe that's the end of our show. Lenny and Blake, you guys have tomorrow and Thursday.
Oh boy,
I just
I
have
got homework.
Yeah, my other jobs just keep getting in my way of my bollocks job. So
The nerve.
you guys crush it in Wager Wire. I will give you my pick sometime tomorrow,
Okay,
and I think both of you guys have money in the bank now.
we won.
Yeah, so you got money in the bank. So you guys,
we hit that parlay before halftime on
yeah,
Sunday.
no, that was a beautiful thing, and we got to win it together because
Yep.
we were all together
Yeah, that
watching
was
the
a lot of
game. So
fun.
that made it fun.
That was a lot of fun.
So, all right, and Bobby says he was voted out third. So, I think I'm going to send in my clip for Survivor because now I'm officially old enough to be the oldest player to win. That was one of my goals. I was like, I want to be the oldest player to ever win Survivor. And they only stay out there 21 days now is what I understand.
Okay.
So it's less time, but it's more activities.
Okay.
All right, guys, give them a wave, Lenny.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.